I'm going to give you tips on how to socialize successfully with your peers. As you may know, people has a variety of personality out there, and not everyone is the same. People are dynamic sometimes. If you're a child, you're characterized as dynamic because you're expected to change over time. You're not going to stay constant, but as you get older, you are set with a constant character. Like, meaning is you're gonna stay the same like throughout decades, and you're not gonna change a lot as you become an adult. Like from your 20s and on, and so on. So, tips to socialize with your peers. First tip: when you introduce yourself, introduce very comfortably and introduce yourself with confidence, with politeness, and with courtesy. When you meet with someone, just don't be nervous and just say, use tips as hello, how are you, and everything. Um, if it's a coincidence that if there's something happening, an incident, and you introduce yourself, and maybe you say, if there is a terrible tragedy that's going on, and you meet with with peers that's around your age, just don't hesitate to say hello, how are you, and just introduce your name. Um, if you do agree to become like friends or acquaintances, you gotta check the amount of trust that's around them. Because for me, I have trusted someone years ago, and but the thing is, this person had betrayed me, and now we're no longer friends because she has broken my trust. Um, when you have that trust, you gotta make sure you keep your word. Let's say you give out someone's contact information to them, they promise to keep it with them and don't distribute it with anybody without your permission. Um, but you gotta be very observant when you meet with someone. Um, if it's up to you, but if you do agree to give out your contact information, just try to observe them for a couple of weeks and observe them from their actions. And I have read one of the posts on social media, and they said that action speaks louder than words. Meaning is that actions do show a lot than words. Words, people can say anything 24/7, but the action is more pragmatic, and you can see their trustworthy level from their actions more than someone speaking from their words. Let's say, someone says, "Oh, okay, I will do what I can to help you." Say example, and let's say you're in a conflict situation with your enemy. Then your friend steps in and defends you from his heart, and values your friendship and tries to protect you. That shows a lot of trust. That does not show the value of betrayal. You gotta understand that. That this is an example where action speaks louder than words. Also, when you make friends with someone, you have to maintain your self-respect. A family member has told me that self-respect is one of the most important things. Yes, there are times where you enjoy spending time with them, but there there's some boundaries also. Um, if someone is not responding to you at the moment, you just don't bother them constantly. Gotta give them time. Gotta give them space. Maybe they might be busy. They may be busy doing something. Let's say you texted someone, they don't respond to you within an hour. Just be patient and say, okay, maybe they might be doing something. But if someone is busy for an hour, within an hour, if they don't respond within an hour, that means they're busy or doing something. If it's for a day or 2 days, it means something huge is going on. Maybe someone has a huge situation. Maybe they have some problems in the family or some emergencies going on. So that's why that happens. So when that happens, just be patient. If they don't respond, let's say within 3 to 4 days, then you can just give them a text back and say what's going on. But then, if you constantly text them and call them, and they don't respond to you at all, then this relation doesn't worth your time. So then, it's like thinking about it. You just should move on and find someone else then, because man, then it means that you're stalking this person if you're constantly calling or texting and they don't respond. So it's not worth your time to constantly contact them if they don't get back to you or they don't respond. So that's one way of less ways of maintaining self-respect. Okay, and also thirdly is also when you talk to your peers, don't really talk about yourself all the time because like nobody's really interested only knowing about yourself. They want you to talk about something else, like what's going on, just current situation in our society. You can talk about politics, sports. You can talk about um, any situations going on out in the public, as you can discuss about, or you can discuss with them, like how they're doing and everything. But make sure when you ask them, don't ask them too much sensitive questions to deter them, but ask them casual questions about their day, what their plans, what they're planning to do, and everything. Something like that to be successful socializing with their peers. So this is a way of unselfish relationship. So unselfish relationship is the way to succeed in socializing with your peers. Okay, and lastly, when you spend time with your friends, just think about hanging out somewhere what's convenient for them, convenient for the both of you. But do not put like your self worth, your priorities as the most. Try to be more open on what is their preferences also when they hang out somewhere, and being like minded about hanging out. So this is important. Uh, when you meet with someone, it's like socialization in the real world, meaning not on over social media, not over text or call. Socialize like when you're meeting them in person. So that's what I'm saying. Socialization in the real world is the most important thing. Is that when you meet them, when you plan on meeting them, just make sure that the place you're hanging out is convenient for you, and for them. That's like a negotiable relation. So mean is that when you hang out with friends or your acquaintances or your family members, just make sure it's a convenient place for both of you to spend time in, and make sure you keep yourself open towards their preferences. You also gave in your preferences, so if you both can agree on to hang out on that location, then yeah, then you can go ahead and hang out at the location that where both of you feel convenient to do that, to do so. So these are my suggestions on how to socialize successfully with your peers. Thanks for watching.